Welcome to a world of fantasy, a world of magic, a world of danger, a world where Thursdays call for scattered showers and 40% chance of goblin punching. This is the D&D world within the Retro Planet. The players include Kloolas Larspawn as Hum the Tiefling Bard, Jean as Crispy Bande, the Air Genasi Ranger, JayBrilliant as Veronan Fellsworn, the Aasimar Sorcerer, Rikkaku the Sai-Krowe as Toba Thunderdon, the Loxodon Druid, and yours truly, RetroKaiju as Drogar Bargash, the Dragonborn Barbarian, along with MasterWabbit as our DM. We hope you're just as excited for this campaign as we are, so sit back, relax, and enjoy this adventure in the D&D world.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another session of the Opulentia Chronicles. I'm tripping on my words. Of course, as usual, I'm your friendly neighborhood Rikkaku the Sai-Krowe, and joining me tonight, as always, is JayBrilliant. JayBrilliant. Bueller.
Yes.
There he is.
Please.
Kloolas Larspawn, Kiki.
Present here and in a room with loud music and people partying behind me.
That's okay. We're not professional. We just did this for fun. RetroKaiju.
Hello.
And MasterWabbit.
Hello, everybody. MasterWabbit DM here with a very important message for everyone. If you are a loved one who has suffered from the effects of a natural one on a wisdom save, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
And there's our sponsor.
That's our joke from the Dwarven Law Offices of Darkendale.
There you go. Now, some of y'all are probably wondering, hey, wait a minute. Didn't you leave out somebody? What about Crispy? Where's Jean? Well, unfortunately, that's how we're going to roll to the news. Jean's actually going to sit out of this campaign. We won't go into details, but she's not doing particularly well this week, and she's just elected to sit out. So we're going to respect her wishes, and we'll just roll along with her, and hopefully she'll be back next week. Week after next.
She'll be taking a nap in the cars the entire trip back.
Pretty much, right.
She's having a severe sugar crash.
Yeah. Speaking of absences, I'll go ahead and get this out of the way. If we do have a campaign next week, it'll most likely be without me. I'm flying out of town for a couple days. My mother was in town, and she said that she and the rest of the family want to do something for my birthday, which is the 13th. So, and I had points left over on Southwest when my flight got canceled during the holiday winter storm, so we decided to just go ahead and use that. So I'm gonna take a couple days off. So if I do end up not being here, streaming will be on the lap of JayBrilliant here, and I know he will not disappoint. So, and the other major announcement is this will be the final campaign that I record with this laptop, because thanks to RetroKaiju, I finally have a decent computer that I'm actually going to set up and run tests for. So whenever I come back to the next campaign, we'll be streaming off of that instead of this crummy laptop that is slowly making its way out.
Woohoo!
So, but that's enough of the announcements for now. Let's go ahead and roll around. Let's go ahead and go around the table. Kloolas, start us off. Where can we find you?
You can find me on TikTok as Kloolas Larspawn and on Tumblr as Kloolas Larspawn.
There we go. Jables, where can they find you, Skrobroski?
You can find me on TikTok as JayBrilliant. You can find me on Twitter as JayBrilliant. I was having a comment about that, but I'm going to go ahead and shovel that on the table. And you can find me on Switch at JayBrilliant.
Absolutely. Well, you may shovel it on the table, but I'll make a quick note about it. Yes, we know that Twitter is now officially called X, but screw that shit. I'm still calling it Twitter.
Word.
So, RetroKaiju, where can they find you, buddy?
They can find me over on our Discord most of the time at the Retro Planet. You can find me also on Twitter. I don't care if it's called that. You can call me on Twitter. And you will also find me on Space A as RetroKaiju.
All right. And as usual, you can find me here on twitch.tv/Rikkaku the Sai-Krowe with underscores in between. You can follow me on Twitch, YouTube, and Space Hay. Or I say Twitch again, I'm sorry. Twitter, YouTube, and Space Hay at Roadrunner Moose under the same name. And I finally have the links set up for that. MasterWabbit, go ahead and tell us where they can find you, and let's go ahead and get this on the road.
All right, you can find me on Twitch, MasterWabbit, youtube.com/@MasterWabbit, and the rotting corpse of whatever Twitter is @MasterWabbit. And before we begin, we do have to get a couple of, affiliations?
Attributions.
Attributions, that's the word I'm looking for. I'm a little stressed out because, hey, dentist tomorrow morning.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so attributions. We are using The Pyre by Kevin McLeod for intro and outro music, and we are using tabletop audio for all the other in-game music that you're hearing. Both of these groups graciously put their stuff out for Creative Commons, but they require attribution. This is that attribution. And now, let us settle in to more of the Opulencia Chronicles.
There we go. Ah.
Yep. Port Town, the destination of our troop. They had just recently gave witness to the events that happened in a cave some nights ago outside of Warden. And there was a tense back and forth between the attorney and the defendant, but their witness testimony was accepted into the court system. And from there, they didn't really know what was going on. But the wife of Brevin, brother of Ruffin, a little bit of family tree stuff going on there. As Liz was walking out and doing their thing, a mysterious small dragon appeared in front of Drogar, Veronan, and Crispy. And he mirthfully laughed, giving them all such a wonderful hearty congratulations on their debut in the Dwarven Court, and it mentioned something to Drogar, that in the woods of Port Town, there is a gift from Oberon, his master. And as soon as he disappeared, Linz reappeared, they had a wonderful meal, and midday they decided, we need to head out to Port Town. So, currently on a cart from the Royal Passage Coach Service, they've already paid dues, and they have made their way to Port Town. Let me just turn on music. Go. And it is currently about, left at midday, and with how speed the draft horses go on the road from Kovacia to Port Town, it is roughly like 7:30 in the afternoon. So it is not quite nighttime, but it is getting there. So, what would you like to do?
Hum is going to stand up, kind of stretch her legs, and just step down from the carriage to pet the horses for a little bit.
Yep, as it's the horses are coming into the area, the driver's at the front and say, "All right, there's your destination." And as you all feel the carriage stop, he jumps out, opens the door, gives a gracious bow, and extends a hand forward. Welcome to Port Town.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Yeah, thanks for the lift, bud. Appreciate it.
Oh dear. Hum is going to look back at Crispora, and she's just passed out.
Yep. Oh, she is passed out hard. No, not like 3 in the morning. Okay, we're only having one drink, passed out. But the cutesy sort of very sleepy passed out.
Yeah, so I could only imagine that she's suckling on her thumb, just very cute.
Gently, Toba will actually pick her up.
Yep. Roll the strength check. No, I'm not going to be doing that.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm a medium and she's a small. I'm pretty sure I'm good.
And you are.
You stay out of this.
Toba rolls a nat 1 on pom-pom.
And once you're like,
You pick
Oh, golly gee, my coxes!
All right, you pick her up, carry her over the shoulder, fireman carry her. She's just softly snoring, adorably cute.
Aw.
Oh.
Man, that court session really must have tuckered her out. Can't say I blame her.
I think it's all the sugar, honestly.
She did eat quite a number of those cookies.
Oh yeah, all those cookies. I forgot to add them to your inventory. Oh well.
Oops!
Well, we know where the cookies went, at least.
Yeah, you can see like little crumbs on the side of her mouth, a little bit on her shirt.
Yeah.
Well, if she's passed out, suppose we should probably check into a tavern while we're here. Maybe just consider staying the night here.
All right. You do take a look around, and some of you, while you were walking out to the sandbar, you probably would have noticed that over here there is also a branch of the Sparrow's Wing, which is the major inner wardroom where you guys are staying, and there's a branch that's out here.
Oh, convenient.
How fortuitous.
All right, well, let's get Crispy here tuckered in, then we'll gauge out our next plate of action. What say you?
Sounds good.
All right. You all right there, Drogar?
Pop up to your voice, you sound a little higher in pitch.
Supposed to be the politics.
Yeah.
It's the sea breeze there. It just acts funny.
What, is there a hit of helium or something? That's weird.
Could be the salt in the air. I know.
All right.
If you say so.
Sorry, real quick, above game, buddy, I think you're a little quiet.
Yeah.
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 That's okay. Well, while Drogar's getting himself figured out, let's get Crispy into bed and we'll gauge our next plane of action.
Aye.
Yep.
Let's do so.
Yep.
Do the sparrows.
Yep. So you guys walk along the familiar path towards the sandbar, but instead of going towards the right, you keep going forward on a street, and right there is the Sparrow's Inn, a familiar building shape compared to the one in Wardroom. A little different, but it's kind of like in real world, it's like Motel 6, even though the layout of Motel 6 is different from one another, but you definitely recognize the shiny sign on here. But instead of a shiny sign, it's just like the front of the building. Has a wonderful little sparrow with it's the sparrow's wing. Of course, there's going to be a sparrow wing outstretched about, and it says "Welcome" underneath it in multiple different languages: Common, Elvish, Dwarvish.
Huh.
Yep.
Okay. Anybody have anything they want to do before?
If you guys want to go do something, I'll go ahead and I'll get us our room for the night.
Thank you kindly, Toba.
Yes, of course.
Well, I suppose I can walk around and check my bearings.
Hum will pat on Crispy's head before Toba takes her into the Sparrow's Wing.
All right, as you do that, you it's a small interruption and snore.
Yep.
Oh, a little one. And this time it is a little one.
What about you, Veronan?
Last time we were here, we only made one stop at the sandbar. I'd like to take a look around this town, see what it's like.
Sounds good. After I tuck in Crispy, I'll catch up with you.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Toba will head into the tavern.
And
The end.
we'll sneak off.
All right. Ronan is walking about. Drogar is going to be walking about. Hum is going to be walking about with them.
She's going to walk about on her own.
Okay. All right. So we are going to first focus on Toba and Crispy.
Okay.
All right. So Toba, as you walk inside the in. You open the door, and in front of you is a gentleman. Well-trimmed beard. He's got very slick-back, oily hair. He looks at you and goes, "Oh, yes, hello. The sparrow's in. Sorry, it's not the sparrow's in." He checks the sign. It's like, "Oh, right, the sparrow's wing. How may I help you?"
Hello.
Hail there, innkeeper. How much? What's up?
Are we having technical difficulty somewhere?
Just a couple of seconds. Yep. There we go. Sorry.
Okay, you're coming in a lot better.
Yeah, there's a guy on the side. He's holding the strange device. Going, hello, hello. Can you hear me now? Hello.
He can't. He's trying to get reception on his rock.
Can you hear me now? Good. Takes a few steps. Can you hear me now? Good. Anyway, sorry. Investor and keeper. How much is a room for 5?
Oh, 1 room for 5. Goodness, you're probably better off splitting into 2 rooms at that point.
Oh, well, what do you have?
Well, that's cool. Bonus arrangement altogether. 2 people, 1 night. No, not 2 people. 2 rooms, 1 night. 1 gold will be just fine.
Easy enough. And he'll drop a gold down.
Alright, thank you, sir. And he turns around and he takes a pair of keys that are numbered 11 and 12. And he hands them to you. He looks over at Crispy. It's like, what's up? Oh, goodness. Yeah, I hope you and your child do have a wonderful night.
Oh, she's not a child. She's just short-statured Genasi. We just came from the Dwarven city, and first experience with the Dwarven justice system. That and sugar high from cookies.
Interesting. Yes.
For an Air Genasi, she's out like a rock.
Yes. You get the sense that he's just nodding along, please, love of God, just take your goods.
Excuse me.
He doesn't say that out loud. He's just nodding.
Does Toba pick up on that?
Does Toba pick up on that?
I guess that would be. I reckon that'd be a deception, wouldn't it? Or not a deception, insight.
Okay.
Insight. Excuse me.
Hey, if you want to roll for it, go ahead.
Might as well. What do we got? Come on. 22!
Oh, crap.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that this guy's, just being very polite and nodding along, because, people probably have come up to him and complained about things, and it's like, yes, of course, we'll take care of that, but you're just saying, oh, we did a lot of stuff and this and that, and it's like, yep, that doesn't come to paycheck, but, yep.
Toba catches on and is like, excuse me. Thanks for the keys. Have a good day.
All right, have a good night yourself, sir.
All right, let me go ahead and detract the gold from my inventory.
Yep.
All right.
So you're taking care of the rooms.
Yep.
Right, we are going to jump to the boys. Let me just get layer up there. Veronan, Drogar.
Oh boy.
You two are.
Well, where are you going first, Ronan?
Clearly, Veronan's just looking around the town. Last time they were here, they only stopped at the sandbar, so he likes to explore a little.
Yeah,
Taking sights.
Sorry.
All right. So, is there anything in particular you're looking for? Are you just browsing?
Seeing if there's anything interesting that can catch us.
Anything interesting that will catch your eye here in. Okay, I would like you to make a roll for me. Let me just check what kind of roll I want. How about an investigation check roll?
Yes, the Mickey.
Investigation.
Wow.
Yep, because it would interest the sorcerer, right?
That's a 20.
Nat 20. Oh, crap.
Natural 20, not bad, bro.
All right, natural 20. All right. So, Port Town is very much an in and out sort of place. The map of Kavacia, let me just jump right to Kavacia, just real quick. So we see that Port Town is right about, give me a nice red color. It's right there. Hey, I probably should draw on a better layer than that.
One that can actually show it.
Yep. You guys can see that?
There we go.
It's right there. So, Port Town, all of the walls that are around here, these are like cliff edges.
Ooh.
Those are cliff edges, but it then kind of goes down into the Port Town area where it's like an actual port. So Kovacia kind of has a natural defense against invaders, except for this one small area. In this inlet that goes in towards the Western Ocean, there is a number of trade that goes from here to all the other countries. One moment, get my map. I have it quite copied over. So we got Urger, that is known to be a relatively wealthy country, and there are all sorts of goods coming in from there. That is off to the west of Kovacia. This way for those of us who are not direction inclined. Hi, that's me. And then to the north we have Mehmar, which is known to be a more religious place for like paladins and clerics. That's like, definitely we're like the capital of whatever Opulencia's version of the Vatican is. It's going to be in there. Haven't quite gotten to that lore because I'm a very busy person. But yeah, so there is a lot of trade that comes through over in this area. And you're just investigating and looking, and it turns out that for a sorcerer, magic should be a pretty interesting thing. And there is a little store that is nearby, and it is known as, I'm going to make this up, and I need to write this down.
Oh boy.
And I'm right there with you, because taking notes.
Yeah. This is like the problem is I had all this other stuff planned, and you guys keep throwing curveballs at me. I love it so much. All right.
Noted.
Yep.
Okay.
Otarn, surrounded by cliffs, natural defense, Myanmar, religious/Vatican.
Yep.
Ooh, pardon me.
Okay.
Another natural defense. Natural gases.
Okay.
Yay!
Yes. Shout out to Obsidian being the program that I'm using to write down all this stuff. All right. All right. So you happen to spot a little shop that is kind of like a hole in the wall, and it is called the Gem of Diana.
Oh,
And
so
yep.
pretty.
Yep, it is a very pretty little store because Port Town, it's very much a seaside town. Actually, let me just jump everyone back to Port Town.
Yay!
I assumed it.
Oh, much better.
Yep. So there are like normally brown buildings here and there, but this one is like a cherry red, but it's smaller than the other places. Like the roofs of the places kind of tower over it, and it's like a small little place in the wall. Cherry red door. It's got it's a little blue sapphire gemstone motif that's on there. That at first glance, wait, is that like a gigantic gemstone? But no, it's like colored glass, but it's very beautiful. And you can tell that there is magic emanating from within this place, but not like you just get the feeling like, ooh, there might be some good stuff in here.
The inner magpie is tingling.
Okay, I'm gonna go look at this place. He's gonna notion to that Diana's gem.
Okay. Drogar, your buddy is getting like really excited. It's like, ooh, I want in this place. What do you do?
So
He's got that look. He's got that kid in a toy store look.
He's definitely interested in keeping by him for now, since he's, I'm assuming, not near any kind of forest by any stretch of the imagination. So he's definitely going to be looking out for him, just following him from behind, not too close, not too far.
All right.
Just making sure that he's not going to get himself into trouble.
All right. So you both walk in, and ding, ding, there's a little bell in there, and inside, it's like there are just rows and rows of like what looks like potions and magical artifacts of some sort. There are glass cases that house things like wristlet, necklaces, earrings, and from close to the door there is a shelf, and it looks like there's no one there. All of a sudden, the gnome just pops up, and he has got the wildest eyebrows you have ever seen. He's got like a balding blonde hair. And he's looking at you, and it's like, "Oh, customers, how are you doing?"
Ear of the mind is going crazy with this one.
How you
Yay.
doing? Oh, my name's Garavim. How are you? Welcome to my store, the Gem of Diana. We have many things on sale, many things not on sale. But it's all good if you've got the coin.
That is true. Your store just popped out at me, and I had to come take a look.
Oh, yes. Please, take a look around and see what anything in particular you're looking for, or...
Oh, we'll see. His eyes are kind of like darting around the store, just like a kid in a candy shop.
Yeah.
All these items. I see him start. You'll start seeing him go around browsing, looking at things, just like murmuring to himself about like, and this, yes.
Need it, got it, need it, got it.
Pretty much, yeah. He's just like, how can I get that?
I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it.
Oh, that's right. I had a tab specifically for prices on stuff like this.
Hey,
Where is... Hang on. DM tools. Tavern menu generator. Come on, where is... One of these around here was... Oh, come on. I remember the tab. So as you were going through... Oh, there it is. Shops. All right. Arcane Magic Shop. Here we go. So as you were going around, you are seeing like, ooh, wow, would you look at this? And you happen to pass by, so there are all these, you find like an hourglass. And instead of it just being like what looks like regular sand, it's like red tinged. And it's currently falling from red tinge, but at the bottom it goes to like a blue tinge, which looks pretty cool. And then you take a look at the price tag and realize it's 50 gold.
ouch.
Yep.
Shopkeep, I have a question. What
Yes.
is this? What is
Okay.
this? Yes, this particular item. He notions to the hourglass. What?
Oh, that hourglass. Ah, it's very useful. It can tell you time when you turn it upside down when it is empty.
He looks at the price tag and looks at the things like, that's all? Thinking to himself, really, that's all. Very interesting. I do like the color. He moves on.
If I can say above game, I love hourglasses. I collect them, and they are very pretty, and I love them.
They're like, ooh, Sandy.
All right. So as you're going around and you realize that there is some really, really expensive stuff here. I mean, it seems like you've got. It's just like this is like okay. This looks like a regular item. Why is it 40 gold? It just looks like a mug. And it's like a handkerchief for like 20 gold. That's
What? Does this make you
Welcome to
disappear?
the Force Trap.
Oh, yes. So I haven't seen. You see, like the gnome like starts walking over towards you, and he's about as tall as up to your hip probably. And it's like, oh yes, these mugs. Oh, these are very good. You put drink in it, and you drink from it.
So I'm just imagining Veronan's face goes from excited to just, oh. He kind of looks at Drogar and does look like... he now realizes what exactly this place is.
Oh, wait, I see you're a much interesting person. What about if I took this? So he takes out like the handkerchief that's right there. You regular handkerchief, yeah? But and all of a sudden that handkerchief that's like in his hand, it just goes flat as a board. And now he's like shaking around, and it looks like it is no longer just a handkerchief. It's like what is steel almost as he's waving it. Makes very, very good fan. And then and with that particular phrase, it just goes back into being just a regular handkerchief.
Bro just kind of stares at it as a way of saying, I fail to see the
You never know when you need to have a fan, but then blow your nose afterwards.
Well, isn't that just great?
What behind you is more like potions. Oh, I have many potions out in the back, and he's like shuffling over, and you can hear so he goes by the door, and then you know these bottles just going clink, 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 clink. Where is the?
I guess you could say Veronan's not a fan of that item.
Customers.
Veronan,
He's walking out, and he walks out backwards from the door, and in his hand he is holding a rather small-looking potion of some sort, but it's got like a blue fizzly effect inside of it.
What is this?
Oh, this! You do not want to get hit with this, but it is very good. You hit someone with it, and zap!
So, an explosion of some sort?
Not so much an explosion. Well, I'm a bit of a gnome, so how familiar are you with electricity?
That wouldn't be too bad. How much?
Oh, for one of this, I could let it go for about 50 gold.
And that's
his
my
eyes.
I'm sorry, but I can't afford that. I think we're just about ready to leave here.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I mean, it is a magic shop, right? You can't be too cheap with magical items. They are very few and far between. But hey, if you have the coin, then it's all for you. If you don't have the coin, get out.
Here's the question. What's your cheapest thing?
Oh, the cheapest thing? And
Correct term would be.
he's like,
Even though-
and it's like, oh, rummaging behind the desk, and
He's just turning over to Veronan, and he's like, this should be good.
he pulls out a bowl of some sort. We've got this. He takes a spoon out. It's like sets it on one side of the counter. You flip it over and you put the back of it, ding, ding, and it like warps right in front of him. I can let this go for about 2 gold.
You know what? That doesn't sound like a bad deal.
I know. I have so many of these. That's the guy down at the sandbar, Jalen. He really loves buying these. Super useful for businesses.
Veronan's like, I felt like I'd seen something like that before. He buys these in bulk.
Oh yes, very much in love. Yeah, made from the finest wood you can find in Kovacia.
You know what? I'll take a chance at it. All right, 2 gold is yours.
What are you gonna use it for?
All right. Oh yes, I should forget the lid. He takes another bowl and he's like, all right. So, how familiar are you with magic?
He just stares at the gnome.
He raises up his finger and then slowly raises it down.
Well, I'm someone with okay. So he like takes it's very much a portable bowl. So if you want to change the location of where it goes, it has to not just be relative to you, but it has to be like a specific spot. For Jalen, he makes sure that it shows up into the sink of the sandbar. Yes. I just realized I'm like swapping like between 3 accents with this dude. This is what happens when you come up with a character.
Oh, it's like Don Carnage.
Oh well, for a guy like
He's
him.
German and he's Russian. Hey, it's fine. It's interesting.
So, Drogar, I need you to make for me an Arcana check.
Arcana check. Okay.
Look at that much data. Plus 2, but hey.
Does it want to? Oh, there we go. Give it a second. Oh boy, we might have to. Oh, I knew I forgot something. Just. Oh, I see a 19 plus 1. 20.
All right. With a 20.
There it is.
You probably don't really know what style of magic this is, but you do get the instructions on it is explaining it to you. So if you want to make it, you have to say the words and it's yeah. So it's like
I'm very familiar.
So you realize that so if you want to make a location of a specific place, because the sink in the sandbar isn't going to move. So it can't just be like in front of your hands. It needs to be Because if you were to do that and then like walk 10 feet to the right and then have someone knock on the bowl, it's going to be wherever you set that position is, which is in midair in your hands, and it would drop to the floor. So you would need to find a place, but you now know how to reset the position of this bowl wherever it is going to end up. I am going to add this to your inventory. Let me just find out where I can.
I would assume it would be somewhere in my inventory.
Inventory. I, as a DM, I should be able to manage your inventory.
The Drogar didn't.
Custom item you are going to be getting.
If that actually existed in real life, that would be just like warp a bolt to your hand.
I know. That's exactly why I wanted it. It's like I can have something that doesn't exist in real life.
Diagon Alley.
It's as if it's part of a what is it? A fantastical world. Yes.
It's the Accio spell, but to give things.
Now thou contemplate with portals.
Yeah, we do. It's coming.
Hark, there beeth cake.
Also, don't mind me as I try to fix my voice mod because I just downloaded it again. Apparently, I never set it up.
Oops.
And apparently, they decided to get rid of the dragon voice AI thingy. So now I gotta try.
Oh no!
Now I gotta try and.
Now you gotta do it like I do and just make your voice deeper.
Yeah, exactly. Just.
Yeah.
You give me time, and it won't be that long. I can actually make a voice, so I'm just trying to fiddle around with it at the moment while we play.
At this point, like Veron's gonna be inspecting the bowl, tapping it, making it do its thing.
So just tap it. Warp back to the,
Here's Mr. Magnus Driver.
Yep. So okay, so the words are going to be Tessa Nyotako, which is just location reset backwards. And then quantity of 1, add item 2. I'm just going to put that in your backpack. Hopefully it should be there. It should be Warping Bowl. So I forgot to give it a weight and cost. I mean, we're not really going to deal that much with weight and cost, really. Wait, the cost of it was 2 gold. How do I edit that, or can I edit it?
Well,
Oh, cost.
things today.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hang on. I probably should. All right, hang on. So while this is going on, you boys are having your fun there, while I quickly do this. My warping bowl. Cost overriding 2, weight of like 0.01. It's a bowl. It's not going to be. To backpack, and then getting rid of the. All right, make sure. Okay, so it saves the white, but not the cost. That's whatever. It's a bowl. Who knows when that's ever going to be useful? Delete that. Okay. Warping Bowl is in Drogar's inventory because, hey, he bought it. Right. So while Veronan is testing out with the magic words of reset location backwards, we're going to jump over to Hum. So, and back to Hum. You are walking through the streets, and earlier you saw the boys heading towards the sandbar. In that general direction. You wouldn't know because you didn't go there. But they seem like they know where they're going. What would you like to do?
Hum is going to walk along the shoreline, just sort of look at the sea.
All right. So you clearly make your way because you can hear the ocean, right? I'm not going to make you roll investigate. You can hear the ocean. You're walking past streets, and there are some people who are like sweeping the front of their houses because it is going to be close to 8 o'clock at quote unquote night.
Yeah.
And the day is going to be going along, and you stop by, and you then arrive to the shores of the Western Ocean. Way off to the left, you see that there is a white and red lighthouse that is serving as, well, what a lighthouse does, a beacon for harbor. And off to the left, you see there are docks of ships. Some of them are like smaller ships. You've got clippers. You've got some larger ships like schooners. Only reason I know this is because I once made a webcomic about pirates, and I had to look up like what kind of ship they should use. So don't ask anymore. Yeah. What could have been? But as you are walking on the shoreline and you come across, the waves are just going in and out. There's shells on the sand. It's pretty nice, actually.
I can imagine. So, I could also imagine that she kneels down and picks up one of the shells, kind of inspecting it, just admiring it.
You pick up a particular shell. It's like, a small little curly Q shell. You need to pick it up, notice it, and then two little eyeballs pop out and look at you.
She almost drops it, but catches it in her drum before setting the little critter back down.
The hermit crab is like,
sorry, little one. Even here, there seems to be quite lovely life.
Mm-hmm.
It's so lovely.
I need to check something. Okay. Yep.
Okay. I think I got it fixed.
All right.
Yay.
Goody. All right. Why do I have huge butt hairs? Oh, okay. I'm looking at my notes. I'm like, the Opulentia Index of big bodies. There's one for countries, and then there's one for huge butt areas for things like Opulentia itself and Rikkaku. So I'm like, why did I call it that? I don't. My note keeping is weird.
Isn't everyone's though?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sure if we looked at other people's notes, you would find drawings. Okay. So, at this point, it is going to be a little bit later, and Veronan and Drogar, you are coming out of the shop, and you clearly have this wonderful warping bowl that's in your hand. Layers took. Oh, where's the other dude? All right, took layers. And as you're walking back, you see off the distance, you see Hum kneeling at the shoreline.
Huh? Oh, I'm over here.
Ronan waves. Drogar's got something really cool to show you. Do you remember the words?
Yeah.
Hum stands up and brushes the sand off of her knees.
He's just coming over with this little wooden bowl, and he just comes out
and says, "Look, I have got myself a warping bowl."
He's just holding it all proud and stuff, just giving it to her like he just goes.
This is for you.
He doesn't even know why.
Man, your pickup game needs work.
Wow.
So, like, Veronan just kind of leans against Drogar and be like,
Oh, I think he.
Yeah, we got some audio clipping going.
Hum almost drops the bowl again, but manages to catch it, and yeah, I didn't hear you the spoon, whatnot, and you went to the sun garden.
no, actually,
She didn't know.
As you're looking over this bowl, Hum, you notice that there's no insignia of the sandbar on the back. It just looks like a regular bowl this time around.
Huh.
The small stores visit. They have a whole bunch of these over at the sandbar, and I just wanted to have something to commemorate the trip.
Trying to like backpedal, like.
Veronan just kind of pats him on the shoulder, like, I told you you're okay.
I'm not a donkey.
He didn't say that. He never call him a donkey.
He's like, it's not feel it.
I think he's calling you an ass.
Thank you, Drogar. I'll be sure to it's a good use. And she carefully she just holds on to it carefully.
Toba, as you have gotten the rooms ready, you walk out and you're like, where are my friends? And you hear you hear this small on the beach as someone was shocked by a bull, apparently.
Whoa, what's going on here?
You eventually make your way to the shoreline and you see that there's Hum, Drogar, and Veronan. They're all standing around. Hum's holding a bowl. For what looks like a bowl from the sandbar for some reason.
Hey guys, sorry it took me a while. Hey, what's with the bowl?
So we found a magic shop, and Drogar asked for the cheapest thing there.
You're not supposed to tell a lady how.
He's just trying to. He just doesn't know what to say. He's more like in the bag. The cat's out of the bag. It doesn't even matter if she knows swim. Even if she doesn't know how much it's expensive.
My flowers for sale, nice flowers, very cheap.
Wow, you guys need to work on your pickup lines.
Leave me alone!
He's doing his best.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, by the way, Toba will reach into his pocket and give Hum one of the keys to the room. Here you go.
I was very confused.
She's not used to this, I'm assuming.
Thank you. Not at all. Not in this.
So the good news in all this is you're both oblivious. Fantastic!
Like,
I'll say no more.
I take Chris Barr's all tucked in and happily presses in.
Yep. That key's in the room she's in for both of you. And then I got the key for myself and these two over there.
Bye.
Sounds like a plan.
Right. So.
Same arrangement as it was before, I suppose.
Been doing it at this point. No sense of breaking tradition. Anywho, who's hungry?
I could definitely get some nourishment. I'm sure we're all hungry by now.
Fair.
Hey, you guys here laughing?
I don't know, maybe you should check your whispers, Drogar.
Dragons have whiskers?
Not whiskers, whispers.
Oh, whispers.
You break your fourth wall now. That's the thing we can do.
So hearing something from from hearing something in the back of his ear, and him just scratching the back of his ear for a moment, he just looks over to Hum and says,
You smell very nice this time of day.
Veronan cringes so hard. Tries to hide it.
he's just trying his best.
Toba just cocks his head.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's like flying in the air.
Oh, hey, it's the thing.
He's using a draconic. Ah, yes, a wonderful day at the beach, of course. Yeah. You are terrible at directions with the whole forest thing. It's over that way. And he's pointing, away from the ocean, past Porttown to where there are trees in the background.
And he's just, in the same draconic tongue, he just goes,
I know. We were just going to get something to eat before we head to the forest. Just small things, important things, sort of.
He hovers right in front of you. Don't take too long. I'll be waiting, and then disappears.
What? Yes.
Drogar, what the fuck was that?
he's just getting frustrated.
Oh, it's not teleportation. No, Toba, you hear something just laughing behind you.
Ah! Who's there? Ah!
President tries to smash with his drum like, whoa!
Before we go, I think it would be a good idea for us to head to the forest and to see what kind of gift is just laying for me in the forest.
That's oddly specific, Drogar.
Yeah, but should we go without Crispy, though?
This is Crispy. Should just still be a late surprise, I'm sure. But I would like to see what exactly it is I'm looking for in the forest before this thing, that dragon decides to give me a scare and stop my heart.
What, like this? I will say your treasure is within the forest, so I recommend
Hum
giving
tries to
it
swat at it.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack roll for me, please. I
Really shooting messenger here, but
Alright, I need to look up. I forgot to load up this character's thing. Okay, there we go.
I just rolled a 16.
A 16 hits his AC. So you are making an unarmed attack?
Attack with the random object.
So it's a 1d4
she's
plus
gonna
your strength, I believe. Like whatever your strength modifier is.
It's minus 1.
Alright.
So it's not.
So at the minimum of
Hopefully
1
maybe
damage.
that's wrong.
So it's just.
It's a 3.
So it's going to be a 2
So,
damage.
so it's the damage, yeah. Battles!
So, and then you just smack it like a hornet. So Puck just goes. He like hovers right in front of you, It's like, that wasn't very nice. But of course, he says this is draconic. So if you understand draconic,
Well, I don't, but Hum is going to. Hum is acting out of pure panic and has just started speaking infernal. Just back off away from me, something.
and it just tilts its head to the side like a confused dog.
Drogar's just quickly walking over and just talking in the same draconic language.
Listen, she didn't know that you were going to be there. She didn't mean anything by it. You scared the wits out of her. Just leave it be. Go to the forest now.
just to appease it before we just get killed.
Yes, you're being killed by a tiny dragon the size of a Jack Russell Terrier.
No! You just summon something else!
Big things in small packages sort of thing,
Are the nastiest, so yeah.
I'm double checking something. It doesn't say Did I forget to write down if it was verbal cement? I guess I did. All right. Well, at this point, he's like playing. He's like, he's giving you like this bit of a stare down, and it's like, you should probably get dinner first. I'll meet you outside the woods.
Fair enough. Dinner, anyone?
Yeah.
Let's go before I lose my appetite. God, what a weird critter.
So,
Just don't go over here. I don't need him to come back.
Is he gonna he's gonna pop out of nowhere and scare the bejesus out of us again?
Don't count on it.
And
Don't you mean don't encourage it?
To the sandbar, then.
Yeah, let's go. Toba just kind of starts slowly kind of pushing people towards the sandbar. Yep, let's go. Come on.
yep. You know where the sandbar is. It's next to the sandbar. It's pretty straightforward. As you're going there, you see Jalen is there, and he's like wrapping up, and he has to speak out over his shoulder, like, "Oh, hey! I recognize some of you guys. Hey, welcome back. Let me just get the menu up for you guys again. So, show all players.
Yay, this again.
Yep. So it's the same stuff because I'm lazy and I didn't update the menu. Alright. Well, it is kind of late today, so some of the stuff on there might not be available, but you never know.
you know what? He's gonna quickly just look over and just go.
I'll take the barbecue bass and some water.
Alright, pass some water.
I'll take the I'll take the rock bass as well, and you know what? Give me some of that Seven Dwarf Stout.
Alright, he's still got that. Now, for the voice that Hum keeps hearing is getting louder. Alright. He turns over to you, Veronan. What will you have?
You know, the last thing I smelled that was really good. That's stewed broccoli. Is that still available?
Oh, yeah. Plenty of broccoli. I mean, hardly anyone eats their vegetables anymore. Am I right? So stewed broccoli, anything to drink?
So right. Let me try that fruit cherry pills. That sounds.
Alright. Cherry pills there. Coming right up. Yep, still got plenty of that.
How fortunate.
Yep. And what for you, lady?
This is in the attack with well.
You know his. Hang on. No. So Drogar would have known this pod. You never told him.
It's feeling horrible from
Attacking that weird dragon thing that spoke in a language you didn't understand. You spoke it in a language you presumably didn't understand.
Hold on. Well, no. She's. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
We're getting stuff happening.
She's part of her, so she feels horrible about it.
Okay. So she feels a thing. I can understand that.
Yeah. So she isn't really saying anything. She's just hiding herself as much as she can. Pulls the veil, pulls the hood down even further. Just a little circle face.
Is that the friend you got the squash soup beforehand?
Yes, and I'm going to just go out on a limb and we'll have the same soup again. I'll pay for it.
Alright, yeah, no problem. Alright, so he's getting the squash soup out. Alright, now, oh goodness, math. Alright.
Math is fun!
Oh yes, totally fun. Totally fun. I said, no. Never mind. This is D&D. We're not discussing Final Fantasy 14. No, don't get me started on that. So a couple minutes go by, and, the bass, that grill smells coming in, and he's like, oh, you hear Jalen. It's like, oh man, it's about this time I start closing up, but you guys caught me right. All right. So he takes 2 plates, puts rock bass on them, and turns it over to Toba Drogar, passes it out in front of you. He gets a bottle of 7 Door Stout, puts it in front of Toba, takes a glass, and fills it up with some nice clean water for Drogar. All right, stupid. He's going back, and there, you see the broccoli is getting all nice and warm, and it's all right, you got some. Dude, broccoli! And he gets the spicy mayo sauce, covers that up, because apparently mayo goes on top of broccoli for some reason.
Hey, don't knock it.
Alright, and so walks through, and he gets the raw potatoes and snow peas served with a slab of cheddar cheese. Just takes a big old chunk of cheddar cheese, slaps on it, and lady over there, when she feels like it. So, enjoy meals, I'll just be, leans out, like, last call. So as he's starting to clean stuff up.
And Drogar just because he's so focused on trying to just get to the forest as fast as he can, he just fucking just takes the whole bowl and just freaking starts gobbling the entire fish as fast as he can.
Veronan's gonna turn to him like, so would you like to explain to us the forest, something there? That thing that keeps popping up, what it's saying?
Right, yes,
He just wipes his mouth really quick with the side of his arm.
So I was visited by this hawk fellow just about a night ago. He said something about a gift from his master in the forest near Port Town. And I'm not entirely sure as to why this master of his is giving me a gift, but I must have made some deity smile this day, considering I'm getting anything at all.
He just doesn't really know how to explain it without it sounding like the most insane thing on the planet. Out of his mouth.
Veronan has seen strange things at this time. It's surprising. What was his master's? Kind of narrows his eye.
Was he ever told? I feel
Yes,
you were told.
I was told I don't have my. Oh no, I don't have my notes because I swear no.
All right. You were told his master's name was Oberon.
That's right.
Hug's master is Oberon, and that sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh.
Oberon. That's the master's name, Oberon.
He just finishes up the last bit of his fish as he puts the plate forward a little bit to say the show that he's done. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to grab somebody else's notes because it's swapping out to a new computer. I forgot to grab my notepad full of my notes, and now it's all gone. And I am a dummy head.
I'm taking notes. Master name?
Oberon. So Oberon.
I did it, right? Yes!
Just like you have read Midsummer Night's Dream. Just that Hum is, slowly enjoying her meal, as she's not I guess.
I think she started making neck because she was robotic.
Yeah, robotic. Yeah.
Yep. So we're just going to assume that Hum is just, sipping and, kind of keeping to herself. So a couple moments go by, and Jalen goes, all right, that's going to be 10 silver or 1 gold for all that.
Ronan's going to slide 1 gold to pay for her.
All right.
Excellent
Thank
meeting.
Thank you, I was just going to pay for everything, but alright.
No worries.
Hello?
Hello?
We can hear you, hon.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as the as you're finishing the meal, you do notice that it is starting to become nightfall. It's okay. As much as I want to have like sunset, sunset, sunrise, that would be like 2 extra photos. I just have a day and night for each place.
So that's the process. It's fine.
Yep.
That's pretty fun. So,
all right. Well, if you guys are all done, I'll do these dishes and let's do that tomorrow morning. All right, and you see, JayBrilliant is taking a coat and like start putting it on, and it's like, well, when are you guys ready to go? I'll start closing up shop.
All right, yes, we should.
To the forest.
he's just that excited to go see this thing. So
Tom will leave behind 12 copper.
Leave behind 12 coppers.
Tom slides 12 copper onto the table, hopping.
Jane, takes it. It's like, thanks for the dip. He's like pocketing it.
Yeah.
Like this whole time, you were just like quietly eating.
She saw that the broccoli. But she didn't order anything. She had water. That's it.
Yeah. Well, actually, Drogar, like as you were away, like a squash soup was like slid over to, because you know how the girlfriend says, "Well, I'm not that hungry," so like this smart guy would like order a side of fries.
Yep.
That sort of deal, like with squash soup. And so while you were out taking care of technical issues, you were having yourself a wonderful meal of some squash soup.
Hooray!
So that way you were everybody here is fed. You all got your energy for whatever they come in the forest.
Okay, so we are going to head towards the forest.
Well,
Oh, yes?
no. In that case, she wait. Hey.
Hate to say, love, but the internet is not in your favor today.
I heard at all that time.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, sorry.
I said that. For goodness sake.
It's okay.
Hold on.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just breathe in, breathe out. Oh boy. All right. So
it seems like Hum had something on her mind, but apparently, it's
it sounds like she was trying to get her copper back. That's okay. Drogar will pass her a silver when we're done with this.
all right. So, all right. I mean, JayBrilliant took it as a tip, just weirdly enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. At this point, it is the late evening hours. Sun is setting, and presumably everyone is heading out towards the woods.
Drogar definitely is.
Question: DM.
Yes.
Would there be a place such as a library?
A library in Porttown?
If there's not, that's fine.
You would have to make another investigation check because I only gave you one story.
Okay, so there possibly could be at your expense.
Yeah, there could be. I mean,
So, before I move on with this, the reason is Veronan wants to know if there's any information on this Oberon. The name seems very scary, and he'd rather get some details. Oops.
Sort of. The question for Kiki, sort of. Cut out in the middle of your am I being heard?
Well, what I was initially. Oh, for goodness sake. Hold on.
Oh boy.
difficulties.
My absolute treat. Anyway, hello again.
Hello.
Hello.
Is this better? Maybe you're.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, better,
Yeah.
Okay. I'm using my iPad this time.
Okay.
What I was saying was that Hum is going to pay the 12 copper plus however much the soup was.
So you handed over the 12 copper, and Drogar paid for everything because it all ended up being exactly 1 gold. Well, Veronan paid. Then you added 12 copper, and Jamin took that as a tip, as he's starting to close up. Drogar slid you 1 silver to try and make up for it, because right now everyone is Jamin's closing down the sandbar for the night, and Drogar is making his way out towards the woods.
Hum hands the silver over to Wall and then heads over.
Okay.
Right. Oh, thanks for the big tip. What's that?
There you go.
All right, so Jamin has, as he's closing down, you swear that this guy would be like doing a musical number if he was actually capable of musical numbers. Now he's just like off key whistling a little bit.
Where's the money? Oh goodness. Okay.
At this point, it is about 9 o'clock at night, getting close to 9:30. Everyone's making their way out to the woods.
Yes.
Yep.
To check.
Yep. All right, go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
Ronan is very curious about this Master Oberon, and if he can get some information prior to any kind of engagement with it, it would be most fortuitous.
All right, like I said, roll.
Why is everything 0? God damn it! There's no library.
There is no library in Bossing Say.
A natural 20 to a natural 1. What a fall from grace. He can tell magic from a distance in a sniff, but when it comes to actual knowledge, no. It's getting late at night, dude. It's like you can't really tell the buildings from one another at this point. It's like you're full of food. It's like, oh man, it's like you're gonna have. There is a library here. It's not big.
There is no library in Bossing Say.
There is no library. Here we go. There is no war.
All right, take your D6 pop culture reference damage. No, I shouldn't do that.
Okay, so he'll just join them going to the forest, saying, well, it's late, and probably close to the woods.
Yep. All right, and we are going to, as you guys are heading out towards Porttown, so away from the ocean, you are making your way past the roads that are there. And the roads give way to uneven ground, and ahead of you, you do see trees, dark trees, and it's a little foreboding, but you are now outside.
And in purgatory.
Not in purgatory. I'm looking for the.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. We have anything? Sure, I'll use this one. All right. So, in the woods, you're. It's like everything's there. It's dark. You hear chirp of crickets and all that. And then out from behind one tree, pokes Huck's head. Kind of like just. Oh, there you are. He says it's draconic. And he's hovering over towards your group, staying away from Hum.
It's understandable. Hum is going to cast comprehend languages so that she can understand what's being said.
I want to make sure. So, is there a vocal component to this? I'm going to take spells to comprehend languages, cast stuff. Oh, so verbal, somatic, and material. All right. So Puck is there, like, yes. Oh, good to see them. What is she doing? And he notices that you are doing hand motions and taking a pinch of soot and salt, tossing it in the air, making words more. And you hear this. What is she doing?
Just trying to find a way to understand you. You little heathen.
Let me just talk to him in an honest way.
Do you understand the little meaning of what you hear? Also understand the written. So you can understand him. Alright, so it works one way. You can understand him, but if he can't understand you, you'll just be like, what is she talking about?
Okay.
So
she was speaking common then, so.
Yep. So, all right. So that's how. All right, I'm just reading the way that spell works because it's going to be. All right. So, at this point, Puck is eating up, and it's like, well, I suppose we should get on our way. It is quite late. Hopefully, we'll be back before the morrow. Shouldn't take nearly that long. Follow me, please. And he like zips way up ahead in the woods, and he's like hovering about like maybe 50 feet or so from you.
This little thing thinks that I can just instantly blink.
No. He flew out that direction. He did not just disappear.
No.
He flew out.
I know. Oh, no. He was just saying how fast he was going, expecting him to be right behind him. So he just looks over to the group. He does a hand gesture of follow me, and he starts to chase after the dragon.
All right. So Drogar is chasing a dragon. What is everyone else doing?
I guess it's better than chasing a purple dragon.
I'm right behind as well.
Yep.
Is going to contemplate going back to check on Crispy and then just follows along as well.
Okay, so marching order, please. So we have Drogar on the front, Veronan behind him.
Toba behind Veronan.
All right. So everyone's happy with that?
Yeah, that's on the bar, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm not going to make you roll a survival check on this because you are following Puck, who is like zipping ahead and staying put. And then as you get close, zips ahead, stays put, and you guys are 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes going into the woods, and
It's getting darker and darker in a minute.
weirdly enough, it seems to be getting rosier a little bit.
No.
So, as Puck is warming ahead, it's like you swear that as he's darting ahead, and it almost seems like you went in a circle, but there's no possible way you went in the circle. I mean, this rose wasn't here beforehand. And as you are walking forward, you realize that certain trees, what started off as just regular elms and maple trees, have given way to slightly more fantastical ones.
He's starting to what the crowd's head before.
Is getting terrified and is really considering just turning tail and going back.
Veronan's going to be like, do they know where they are right now?
Okay, so go ahead and give me. Okay, you're going to make a check roll on this, and you can decide which check roll.
Feel like you would.
Nature check would be a decent one.
Nature
or
or perception?
No, not perception. How about nature or survival? One of those two. Either.
Well, I got +3 on survival, so I'll do that.
I got a +3 on nature, so I'm going to do that.
All right, so you.
Oh,
go
shoot.
ahead.
Okay.
So +9
Now I don't
survival.
even know where it is.
Can't metagame. Or we'll do this by the book.
I got a 17 in nature, and that would make it a dirty 20, I think.
Dirty 20. All right, so Veronan, you are. Those are trees, I guess, and that was a nature check for you, huh? So dirty 20 on nature. You definitely recognize that these are not plants that you would see just on the outskirts of Kovacia. In fact, you may not be in Kovacia at the moment. You might be in another realm, perhaps, because even though the trees are there, there's like little tiny blue rings on some of the trees. And you look on other sides, and it's like, the trees, the sky. You notice the sky. It was dark, but now it's, before it was like, regular blue, but now it's like dark, rosy red.
Oh, no.
We need to head back now. We need to head back now.
Go back. We need to go.
You guys can go right back to where we were. I'm still going to eat.
You're really risking.
But
Are you
it's like-
really risking? Are you really risking possibly leaving your family out in the poorest of states for a little dragon?
This dragon promised me something that I actually want.
What did your family to be safe?
I'll be fine. I'm trusting Puck.
And you see Puck like dart ahead, and then he darts back towards you. We're here.
See what I mean? We're already here.
He eventually just he turns over and starts walking towards the spine, wondering just what is going to be behind whatever tree.
All right. You go behind this tree, and as you turn the corner, you come face to face with a large, furry, ferocious bear. It is staring at you.
Yeah.
It is tilting its head. It is harnessed. It's got like a little saddle on it for some reason. And Puck flies over, and he says something, but not draconic. He is gonna, instead. Does anyone here understand Sylvan?
Hold on a minute.
Well, Hum would understand because she has the.
I have to stop.
I have speak with animal.
Toba has speak with animals.
Yes.
So Puck is not an animal. You would probably gather. It's not like a dumb animal.
I can still understand the bear.
Yep. Yep. And so Puck says to Sylvan, like, be good, friend. This is your rider. And Hum understands that. You understand the words, you may not understand the meaning behind it.
He may not have understood what Puck just said, but he's just staring at the bear and remembering the bear from years before as a child, remembering all the things that happened and how he himself was actually mesmerized by the power of such a creature. He looks at the bear here and feels the exact same feelings of like this almost kind of fear, but this strong kind of respect.
Yep. And the bear is like slowly, cautiously coming up to you, like sniff, and then sits down in front of you.
And he just takes out his claw and he places it right atop the bear's head and just gently pats it. Just trying to take it nice and easy. He's like, and he looks over to Puck.
What is so? My gift is a bear.
Your gift is a bear. And as you turn, you feel this gigantic wet movement across your cheek as the bear just licks you. Oh, this baby! And then the bear like takes his front paws and puts it on your shoulder and kind of puts you to the ground, kind of like a big happy dog.
Oh!
It's like
The entire time, Drogar is just laughing his ass off, just freaking playfully just trying to push back the bear just a little bit, and just play wrestle a little bit. He just looks over to Buck.
I will make sure that this bear is taken great care of, almost as a kid. It is in my graces.
Indeed. You should probably get him let's see. He's like, he motions towards the saddle that the bear is wearing. You should give him a ride. Because I believe our custom class that we discussed involves riding animals, right?
Yes, indeed. That's why I put so much into animal handling.
Yeah.
So he looks at the saddle and he just goes. Oh. He immediately gets on there, just excited like a kid who just got himself a brand new toy gun.
There we go. Alright, so you should be able to move that around.
Oh, there we go. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I programmed it correctly. Thank goodness. All right. So you guys are seeing. Oh, he's absolutely like taking a lap around these woods, right? Except as he's going around, you see that he like goes behind one tree, and then you would expect him to show up on the other side, but he doesn't. And like way out in the distance, you see him just like Scooby-Doo almost, like just go back there, and you hear like stomping behind you, and then eventually he does land in front of you. Please do immediately. The high-ho silver away pose. Could you do that one? Just
Hi-ho, Silver!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
walking over to Hum, and he's like, I know you can understand me just for a moment because of that magic. I can't understand you. But just do me a favor. Not if that was reference to something I should know.
he just scratches his head.
To be honest, I actually don't know. I don't know why I was determined to say such a thing.
He just has no idea. But yes.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the gift. I suppose you shall want to head back to your hometown, as it were?
Nope.
Yes, of course. Absolutely. I'm sure that it would be such a quick rustle.
Okay, well then, follow me. And he zips off the head. And yep.
The rest of you?
Doesn't really. Hum is following everyone else because, hey, even if they're lost, at least they're going to be in company. So at least there's some chance of survival there.
How far? Sorry, how far ahead is the bear ahead of us?
Well, right now, it's being mounted on by Drogar. So the bear is as far as Drogar is.
Okay, I was about to say, it's like if we need to catch up, I can transform into Hadrosaur and give Veronan and Hum a ride to catch up.
There you go.
So you all begin to follow your way out the woods. So the same order, Drogar and his bear mount in front, Veronan, Toba, then Hum.
Yeah.
All this way is for life.
Yep. Yeah, you suppose so.
So same thing of like zipping ahead, and then normally he would probably like zoom quite a bit out ahead, but now he's like zipping just a little bit ahead of you at a time. Like rather than going like 5 or 6 trees ahead, he's only going 2 or 3.
Oh, okay. So, okay, then yeah, they continue following the zippy little guy.
Is the scenery changing at all? Is it changing back to what it used to be?
Well, it is not actually doing quite that. So it is getting a little darker. So the rosy red sky is, getting a little darker. Now it's like turning a slight purple. And the trees are going from like slightly red ring, starting to look a little more normal. But as you're going ahead, you clearly see that Puck is. It's like trying to. It's like, okay, this way. And he's like, and he starts hovering in one place, like looking back and forth.
Is something the matter?
He like zips off ahead somewhere.
I think we just got lost.
He zooms right back to you. We may be being watched.
This is right. But like, who?
I think it'd be for the best if we take him out in the open.
Well,
And he just looks around and he just looks down at the bear. I'm assuming the bear would look back up at him, and they both kind of nod in unison. Ready?
I think think our friend here is ready to take on anything.
Alright. So, I would like everyone to make for me a stealth check.
Oh.
Okay. Oh,
That's
actually,
because it says, to get back to where we were, we must pass by a particular tree. Should we fight it? Should we fight the enemy? Well, we shall see. So we have a 13. 13.
oh no! Oh no! Oh no, that's a one.
I just rolled a 7, and in total that would be a 10.
18.
So 18, 10, 13, and 3. Checking something. Oh.
Yeah, we're pod.
So, Veronan is very stealthy. And as Puck is speaking aside, you all enter in a clearing of some sort. And as Puck is, okay, we need to be quiet. Toba, just, like, you can hear this gigantic branch just snap underfoot as you are entering into this clearing. And within this clearing, you realize something very big is watching.
Oh, crap.
So, Veronan, you were stealthy, so I'm going to give you like a nice faraway advantage. Look over here. Toba, you step over there. You rolled a 7. Was it a 17?
I rolled a 10 total.
Oh, a 10. Alright, so you would be right next to him. Drogar on the mount, right up there. And Puck, well, I should probably, let's see, Puck, where is Puck? There is Puck. He's up ahead. And this, as you go by, you hear this groan coming from the side of you. This clearing is surrounded by this massive tree, and 2 eyes appear on the side of this tree. Like, the bark splits open, you see just this glowing yellow look. And Puck goes, good luck, disappears. I need everyone else to roll initiative for me, please.
Ah, shit.
That is going to be your opponent.
19.
Alright,
Oh my god!
alright, battle music.
Okay.
I just rolled a 2. I just rolled a 2, and initiative, that would make it a 5.
Alright.
There is a 1.
Oh no.
Alright.
Look at
Okay, so I need turn order. Where is the button for turn order? Okay.
Looks like you got it.
No, not to you. No, not Puck. Puck is left because I don't want to deal with his stuff. Alright, so.
these just
Object token. Alright. Veronan, add a. Okay, why would that not be. Okay, add a turn. Add turn. Toba, add turn. Drogar in the mounts for the turn. Big Tree's gonna get a turn. And I also need to add something else. Where is. It's not the button. Don't know the doodads. That's just one of my folders. Come on. Work for me. Work for me. Weird. Why is it doing what I want it to do?
Question: what if it doesn't want to?
This. Okay. I need something to represent because you guys have entered its lair.
Oh boy.
this is what I think it is. This should be a really challenging fight.
Alright, so Drogar 7. 7 there. 19 initiative for Toba.
Plus, it won't kill us if it doesn't need boost.
Oh goodness, my audio setup's acting up on me. Right, that would be Veronan gets a 2. You got a
5 total.
5 total. Alright. So then I need to add. Why is it not letting me do the thing I want? This is going to be very annoying.
Uh-oh.
Okay, maybe it's because turn order is open. Let me just hit all the. Come on. Back on GM info. Did I Okay. Alright. So that's there. GM. Why is it not obeying its master's order? Alright, something is not working on my end. Let me just refresh the page. See if it all works. Oh, and now everything has just disappeared on me.
Oh,
no.
Let me just close and re-enter Roll20 real quick. Hopefully everything is still playing for all y'all.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, there's so far.
You know, until I log back in. I'm not sure what's going on for some reason. Don't you just love technical difficulties?
Oh, it's great.
Roll20. Come back in. Come back in. Yes, yes, of course. Show me the ads.
You have to fight the detective. Just nice.
Yep. Loading. On. Alright. And okay. Everything just got screwed up. Wow. Wow. Okay. Somehow it really screwed up everything on that. Is the okay. We're gonna stop the music. We're gonna start it again. Hopefully, there's not any like crazy looping going on.
Not for me anyway.
Okay. Get rid of all that. All right. There's that. This map should be down here. All right. All right. Turn order. Oh, I had to reset all the turn order stuff. Yay. Ooh. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. Why is it happening? Oh, now it's come back up. All right. Go. All right. So, first things first, I need to numerically descending. So you guys have now entered its lair, and it is going to take a lair action against Solitude.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez. Yep. So, which one of these one? So, as you just Toba, you managed to alert this big tree to your presence, and
Oh dear.
beneath of you feel the ground rumble, and roots just come up and are going to sweep everybody in a 30-foot cone. So I need to get a snap to. Okay, so 30-foot cone. So 25, 30 feet, and it's going to be. Okay. Here's the fun part of how do I get cones to work here? So that's there. I'm going to say it is going to hit Hum, Toba, and Drogar with his mount. Veronan, you are right outside of where these roots would have gone. So you see like these roots like get close to you, but they're not going to hit you. Everyone else, I need for you to make a dexterity save for me.
Let's see.
Toba and Drogar on the mount.
Okay.
This is
Ouch.
5,
4.
4.
Oh no.
I just rolled a 17, and that would make it a 2. Plus 2 would make it 19.
Okay, Hum, you jump as this root just comes push right underneath you and knocks Toba, Drogar, and his mount prone.
Oh no.
the bear.
Oh.
And then this layer.
Oh,
All right.
and I guess the
Yep. All right. Prone is going to be foot icon for both of you. And then a foot icon for you. All right. So, is it jump? All right. There we go. There we are. Okay. With that out of the way, Toba, you are up.
Okay.
You're down to the ground. You're next in action order. So you just got knocked off by a giant tree that's looking right at you.
Right. It's like half my movement to get back up.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You can get back up.
So yeah, I'll use half my movement to get back on my feet. And let's see here. What can I do here? Excuse me.
Actually, hold on. Wait. Thought that Hum helps Toba back up on his feet.
As a
Because she's the
reaction.
only one that dodged.
Okay, I'll allow this for flavor. If you're not, because I mean, it's one of those things where it could technically be an action, but You help Toba up on his feet, purely for flavor.
Yeah. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Come on, focus. Toba shakes it off, and let me see, what is he going to cast here? Yeah, I think we're going to worry about that. I am going to do something to kind of help my team out. It's not going to help it's not going to help because we can see it, but this will definitely help with advantage. I am going to cast Fairy Fire.
Ooh, Fairy Fire.
Ooh, okay.
Alright. So, basically, object in the 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light of your choice. We'll go green. Any creature in the area with the spell is cast also outlined in that light. If it fails a dexterity saving throw for the duration, object is affected by creature shed in dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack rolled against an effective creature or object has an advantage if the attacker can see it, and the creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
Okay, so it's a dirty 1 that I rolled. So it's a tree. It's not going to be very dexterous.
Obviously.
So it is now lit violet, apparently? Or if I read that correctly?
It's either blue, green, or violet on my choice. We'll just go violet. Violet's fine.
Right. Okay, nice violet icon on it.
And that range is 60 feet.
Alright, so 60 feet from it is just now glowing purple.
Right, so it's a concentration spell for up to a minute, but at that time, you guys have advantage on the attack.
Oh, perfect.
Alright, so advantage against the big tree. Alright,
Correct.
So that's your action. You took action to move up.
That's my turn. That's it. That's my turn.
Are you just going to stand right there?
Well, on second thought,
You have like 15 feet of movement or so?
5, 10, 15. I'll take one step back.
Alright.
There we go, and that'll be my turn.
Alright. So now it is the big tree's turn. Drogar, you're going to be up next with your mount. So this tree, let's see. Funny thing is, this is a large tree. It's very obviously a large tree. So if I was, let's see, so 5, 10. It is going, as it notices you, no, I won't give it technically a good melee attack of opportunity here, but I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to be that kind of a douche. So instead, it is going to take a branch swipe at Drogar and his mount. That is going to be, oh boy. Oh, really? A 9 to hit? I'm pretty sure that's a
pretty.
Yeah, and I rolled a 9 against Drogar and his mount. So, this branch, there's a lot of branches on this tree. One of them is comes right in front of you, Drogar, and just boom, misses you, and you're bare by inches. And it runs and it moves back up. It doesn't trigger an attack of opportunity that way because it doesn't move away. It's a tree. It's not going to move. I'll just say that. So, and that is going to be its turn. Drogar, you are up. Hub, you are on deck.
Okay, so with his axe in hand, actually, he's going to point towards the tree and just scream out, and he will go right up towards this thing, point blank, and command the bear to do one of its attacks. A multi-attack. The bear makes 2 attacks, one with its bite and one with its claws.
Alright, go ahead and...
Let's see, that is a melee weapon attack, +5 to hit, reach 5 foot. One target to hit, 1d8 +4. Okay, so I'm going to just roll this throw. What do you want me to do? Just do as a unarmed...
the bear, it's a brown bear from the D&D book. It should have whatever its claws attack thing is.
Yeah, here, do you just want me to just, let me just see, because I just need to see how this works now that it's not the same as just rolling a dice.
And remember, you also get advantage on your attack.
Yep, you do get advantage on your attack.
Yep, +5.
So,
I guess.
multi-attack, 2 attacks, one with its bite. So first you would roll the bite, and you would roll twice with a d20 for advantage.
And then you take the highest number.
Yep. So that's the first roll.
Alright. 11, and then we get... Alright, so it's going to be 11. The bite attack on the brown bear, it's going to be a +6 to hit, so that would be a 17 to hit a tree that is completely still. This thing would... Yeah, 17 hits.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll for damage.
So it says a 1d8 +4.
Yep, so roll a d8 +4. Should be able to... Hang on, if I just hit /roll 1d8 +4. Wonder if that will... Oh, that's... Alright, I manually inputted that, and that's how it showed up there. And I rolled maximum damage. Let's see how you do, huh?
Oh boy, so I rolled myself a 5 +4, so that's a 9.
9 points of what kind of damage?
Of, just make sure. I believe it's just melee, isn't it?
Bite is piercing damage. I have it here. So I need to check something. It's important you tell me what it is. Alright, so that's going to be 9. Alright, so your mount does an amount of damage. Come on, work with me. Alright, and then that's one attack, and the other attack is going to be a claw attack?
A claw attack, yep, claw. So did I need to roll again for that, or was that...
It's a multi-attack, it's a separate attack, so you roll twice because you have advantage.
Yep, true. Okay, so, pardon me. So I rolled this part, okay. Let's see, 1d20. So that's another 11. Okay, and for its bite, it's +5 to hit, so that's
with advantage.
Yep, that's another 17. Obviously, it's max.
You want to roll again because in case you roll a natural 20, that's going to double the damage.
Oh, right.
Yep, so I just want to make sure that if I take advantage of the rules that way, I'll let you guys take advantage of the rules that way.
Oh, wow. That's okay.
Yeah, no, that's 11. So it's
okay.
So 2d6 +4 slashing damage.
Yes.
So 2d6.
And yoink. All right. 10.
6, 8, 9, 10. All right. All right. So as you command your bear to bite with piercing damage, it doesn't look like it does much to the tree. But then as it takes its claws and slash it, you hear it like air moan in what you would think would be pain. Alright.
That's my boy.
Alright, so you move 15 feet. You do have extra movement if you like.
He is going to actually get back to the game. He's actually going to move back in front of Hum. Just to kind of give her some shielding.
Alright, and that's going to be your turn. Alright, so Hum, you were up. Veronan, you were on deck.
Hum is going to try and cast Thaumaturgy to sort of deepen the flames into the tree.
Okay.
Alright. So you use your Thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
Yep. So let me just double check. So you're going to... I have to double check what Thaumaturgy does just to make sure. Thaumaturgy spells, Thaumaturgy. Cause flames to flicker, brighten or change color for a minute. Alright, so as this tree, you see that the whole tree is like glowing in violet, and the flames look like they're getting brighter, and it doesn't really do anything to the tree. It's a tree.
Let's hope it doesn't help.
You've just made it it's like the most annoying Christmas tree in the neighborhood.
Yay!
Alright, so you still have your movement.
Hum is going to move back a little bit.
Alright, so you move 20 feet. So because you moved out of its melee range, now I'm going to take my melee attack of opportunity.
Oh,
yeah.
no!
Alright, that's going to be a 20 to hit.
Oh God!
It is.
Alright. Yep. Okay, so then it is going to do, oh boy, 10 points of bludgeoning damage to you. As you try to move away, and this branch you didn't quite see from the corner of your eye just boom. It's like, Drogar, you're trying to protect her, but this tree has a lot of branches, and one of the branches managed to smack around you.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, I certainly tried.
All right, so melee attack opportunities from there. All right, yep. All right, so.
Person's an infernal again.
Okay, is that going to be your turn?
That'll be my turn.
Okay, Veronan, you are now up.
My turn's going to be very short.
Okay, yep.
Just witnessing what happened. Mage armor.
All right, you cast Mage Armor, first level abjuration action. All right, so we're not going to roll for like any defensive or healing spell. We're not going to cause the wild mage stuff or that. That just seems a little mean. So, but if you do, you don't know that, do you? All right, so it's a living creature is in armor. Yep, that's at yourself. So that is your action. And what would you like to do?
Stay right where I am.
Stay right where you are. All right,
Stay right where I am.
Okay. It is now the Lair's turn. Let me see what fun toys we can play with here. Okay. Nope.
This is a layer action first before I go.
Yeah, there's, okay, so let me bring this boy out onto the screen. See that little diamond there? That, I have that on the GM. That is just a GM thing that I use for keeping track of things. And I'm going to move him. So he's got a 20 because that's the lair action. Because you have entered what's essentially a boss's lair. On initiative turn 20, it loses the ties. Stuff can happen. So that's the fun part. Now I'm going to take this boy and put him back where he belongs in the GM lair. So you guys don't see that when he's in the GM lair because I mean like that. Okay. So, ooh, all right. 15-foot radius, huh? So if I can here. Nope, that, oh wait, hand. Snap to the corner, please. 15 feet. It's going to hit. That's going to hit everybody. So, as you guys are fighting this tree, you hear this rustling above you. And you look up, and this tree that is very much diseased, like leaves and branches just start falling down, including black sludge. I need you to make Constitution saves for me, please.
Oh boy.
Constitution.
Okay.
What do we got?
There's all this disgusting black sludge.
Wow, I am rolling low tonight. 7.
16.
19.
Oh,
I'm at 20, you son of a bitch.
all right. So I forgot to get that foot off of Drogar. Okay. So natural 20, 19, and 16, and a 7. All right, Veronan, Drogar, this black stuff just covers you. It's just really bad. Toba, as you looked up, some of this black sludge just goes right down your throat as you're just like gasping in awe. You are now poisoned.
Oh shit.
No.
Yep.
Oh, how much damage I take?
Yep, making sure I've got poison. Where are my DMs? Ah, there we go. All right. Poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability check. So I believe at the end of your turn you can also roll to see whether or not you can get rid of the poison. I'm not sure if that's an actual thing or not, but I'll just make it because having someone be poisoned forever kind of sucks. All right. So speaking of being poisoned, your turn, Toba.
Okay.
I'm on deck.
Yeah, you are.
Yep. So you just got this disgusting black sludge. Oh, it don't feel so good on you.
All right. Toba does his best to focus. He is going to cast another spell, and he is going to let's see, what is the range on what do we got here? Let me check something right quick. Let's see. 5. Okay, so that one's probably not going to happen. That's better. Hold on. All right. Toba brings his claps his fists together side by side. You see a bit of a frost coming from his hand as he gets ready to go and cast Frostbite.
Frostbite.
All right. Let me go ahead and cast. All right, let's see. The range must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage. And has disadvantage on its next.
That is going to be. Alright, the Constitution save. That's a 19 on its Constitution.
It passes.
Alright, so it's going to take half that damage, which is going to be 1.
1.
Yep. Alright, 1 whole damage. As this poison is just like, oh, really getting to you. It's like, cold is not what you need right now, man. Ugh. Alright. Go ahead and make for me at the end of your turn. No.
Yeah.
Make another Constitution save at disadvantage because it's an ability check. That's Constitution save at 10.
And then I got to do disadvantage.
Let me just check something on my notes. Where is? I need more monitors or something. Attack rolls and ability checks, not saves. All right. So.
Okay. So.
You are still poisoned for the moment. It ain't doing you so good. All right, now let's have the big tree's turn. The big tree.
Ooh.
Yep. All right. Where did I put it? All right. So it is then. All right, dude.
Wait a minute.
So it's take a look at all this. Up there, it took a good hit on Hum. Veronan. I need for you to make a strength save for me, please. Because as you were fighting, you hear this slithering sound, and what a vine has come down and wrapped around your torso and is quickly tightened.
Okay.
Right, make a strength save for me.
This is a straight up 8.
Yep, alright, you fail. You are now grappled. So, let me just put that. Grapple is going to be web out of the web. You are now grappled by vines, and you are like lifted about like a couple inches off the ground. Your legs are dangling. It's like got you by the waist. It is pretty tight. And at that point, that is all it's going to do this turn, from what I can tell. Drogar, you're up. Hum, you are on deck.
Okay. So he is going to run forward again, right in front of the thing, and he's actually going to activate his rage. And according to this, my beast also shares my rage.
You see, like, there's like glints of anger in that bear's eyes as Drogar and Bear like roar in unison. It's terrifying, actually.
You just straight up, you just see this, like, this glint in the eye, and he just goes, friggin',
Alright, so go ahead and make your attacks with advantage, because so far, Toba hasn't gotten any damage on him, he's just poisoned at the moment, so we don't need to do, like, concentration checks or anything.
He's actually going to take his great axe this time and try and smack the beast of wood. Let me just go ahead and roll for that.
Okay, that's 22 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that definitely hits. And damage being run, plus 5, 11.
11 points of slashing damage. Alright, you take a big old chunk out of this tree. Like one of the eyes, like the two eyes are there, like the bits of wood, like they close, and like towards the cut, you see like it also opens up to be like this one eye. It looks like it's glaring at you.
That's terrifying.
Oh, and he's glaring right back, brother. He doesn't even flinch.
You're gonna stay put right there.
He's gonna stay right there, right in front of the thing.
All right, Hum, you are up. Veronan, you are on deck.
Hanging in there.
Literally.
Question: does healing spells help counteract with poison?
I think it's which spell are you looking at? Because I think there's like greater restoration, which can help.
Like I have healing word.
Healing word spell. Let me check.
Yeah, restoration. That was my next.
Disguise self. Healing word. I mean, you're grapple blood. You may not be able to.
I know.
Healing word is mostly for health by the looks of it. It's not about cleansing poison from the system. That would be like a restoration spell. Like greater restoration off the top of my head could help with that, or like lesser restoration.
Yeah.
There's like something with restoration that can like clear poison and crazy stuff like that.
Lesser restoration. Lesser restoration. Conditions that can be cured, blind, death, and paralyzed.
Yeah. So it'd be one of those.
She's in that case. She's going to try and cast thaumaturgy again, but instead she's going to make it. Wait, hold on. I'm going to see how far.
Even more annoying Christmas trees.
No. Instead of casting it on fire, she's going to make it shake. Like she's going to make the tremors shake right smack dab in the middle of it, so that hopefully it will sort of loosen up its roots and maybe kind of lose its ground.
All right, so you go ahead and the tree is, you see like that one eye that's looking at Drogar, it's like shaking back and forth, leaves are rustling, and you successfully have shaken a tree.
I don't know what else I can do. I don't have weapons.
It's okay.
Would you like to move? Would you like to stay put? What do you do?
Hum is still very sore, so she's just staying put.
All right, Veronan, you are on deck, and you are grappled.
Yeah.
So I need to double check the rules on that. The grapple. Your speed is 0, and you cannot benefit from any bonus to its speed. Condition ends if grapple is incapacitated. Condition also ends if an effect removes a grappling creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when the creature is pulled away from the. Alright, so you basically cannot move. These vines have wrapped around you, and now like it's got your arms even. So at this point, I need for you to goodness, I need a third monitor or something. I need you to make a strength check for me.
Alright, 15.
Okay, 15. Thank goodness. Alright, so at that point, you're wrestling, and somehow you manage to take off these vines, and you drop to the ground. Yeah, like not quite superhero landing, but you land on the ground. It's like, oh, yeah, and that will basically be your turn.
Just imagine it's like it just falls flat.
Alright. So now it is lair action. This is top of round number 3. So we're gonna do the cone again, because with all that shaking you did, it's going to do. I'm pretty sure it's still gonna. Yep. So this is. Yeah, it's gonna miss Veronan. It's like right about here's where the cone is. So Toba, and Drogar, I need for you to roll a dexterity save for me, please.
Come on, give me something better.
Here you are.
11.
Oh no!
I rolled 12.
You rolled a 12. All right, 12 is the DC on this. So, once again, those the roots, as you see it shaking, like the roots are coming towards you, you like jump out of the way as it swipes you. Drogar and Toba are once again, they are knocked prone. Where's the foot? You get the boot.
The boot.
Yep, boot in the head.
And one for Jenny in the wind.
Trying to get back up after just falling.
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
Also,
and I don't
get rid of
imagine.
the grappled web there. You're no longer grappled. All right.
Also, I don't imagine that popped out of the way. She just scrambles her way out.
Yep. Just barely. All right. Toba, you are up.
All right. Once again, half his movement speed to get up.
Okay, have movement speed 2, stand up. Let's get rid of the
So that's 15, 5, 10, 15. Okay, so Toba was thinking about trying another spell, but the poison and getting knocked down, he's had enough. He's had enough. So once again, he places his hands against his focus, and once again says this famous line: "He who makes a beast out of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man." Wild shape into Deinonychus. Here, let me just post the thing right quick. Hold on.
What is the all these symbols are just. I see a symbol I should use for grapple. It's like a little fist. You have transformed. Let's. These are really cool symbols, but they are so vague. Here, have an eyeball.
There you go.
Transform.
There we go. Transform. I am now. He's now Deinonychus, even though he's poisoned. He still scratches his the sickle claw like a bull charging, and he runs 15 feet right next to Drogar, and that'll be his turn.
Okay. So no attacks, nothing. All right. So then, all right, it's the tree's turn. The tree is going to notice that there is a dinosaur coming right up to him.
Do I need to do a save for the whole poison thing, or?
Sure. Go ahead and roll for it.
What was it again?
I'll be nice because you guys aren't quite level 4 yet.
What did I need to save again? Be a roll again?
It's a Constitution save.
Con save? Yep. Come on, give me something better, please. 20, soft 20.
As you turn into your Deinonychus form, as you're running towards it, you just hurl out this black mess, and you are no longer poisoned.
All right, he lets out a threatening roar and is ready to attack.
All right, so it is the big tree's turn, and the big tree notices that you are getting awfully close, so it is going to take a swipe at you. That's going to be a 13 to hit.
It matches, so it hits.
All right, so you're going to take. All right, that is going to be 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
So does that? Okay, so you also had concentration on the big tree, and does it knock you out of your Deinonychus form?
It does not.
Okay, still Deinonychus form. But so transformation is not a concentration spell, I don't believe.
No, it's not. Basically, if I go down to 0 on my monster hit points, I go back to human form.
True. I just need to look up something for concentration because.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay. Concentrate. There's a thing about concentration. What can break concentration? Take damage. Success on a con save with a DC of 10 or half the damage taken, whichever is higher. So that was 14 points, 7. So you need to make a con save of 10 in order to maintain the concentration on the Christmas tree lights.
So Constitution save?
That's Constitution save.
All right, come on. 21.
It is still twinkling like jingle hell, jingle all the way.
Which means advantage attack. So you said 14 damage?
Yeah, it was 14 damage.
Okay, got it.
You said it was advantage on attacking it, not so much disadvantage from it attacking you, right?
Right. No, I'm subtracting from the Deinonychus hit points.
Yep. All right. So that's going to be the big tree's turn. Drogar, you are up. Hum, you are on deck.
Okay. So he's since he's on a roll, he's going to do another bear multi-attack. Let's see, that was 2d. So let me go ahead and roll those now. Yup. Yeah, he's definitely taking the 20, the 19.
No.
I had a 19 and then I had a 1.
Right, so 19. For some reason, I only see the one roll here.
Yeah, that's because
it is red 20, which is very confusing.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the 19. So 19 hits. Go ahead and roll the damage on whichever the bite or slash attack.
It says the one with it. Okay, so the bite.
You can decide on the order.
Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter. It's all going to happen anyway. 1d8. Show me the money.
It's the bite attack.
Okay, that's
2 plus 6. All right, the bite attack.
Yep, and then the claws is going to be 2d6 plus 4. So let me just go ahead and do 2d6. Yeah!
You have to roll 2d20s on that for that particular attack, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. My apologies. So I rolled a 13. Oh, they're both 13s. They are both literally 13s. It wouldn't have mattered.
Okay.
Okay. Plus 5, that would be 8.
So when you're whatever the program that you're using for that, when you're putting 2d20, it's adding the two numbers together. Next time roll like the 1d20 and then roll that twice, so that way we don't have to do this weird math thing. But 13 plus your attack, that's if it's more than the plus. So the addition on that is going to be plus. Yeah, that hits. So go ahead and roll 2d6.
Okay, and so 2d6. 1, 2. Here we go. Show me the money.
It's a 6.
6. It is indeed a 6.
All right, it is very much looking hurt. All right, so you still have your movement. Would you like to move anywhere?
Absolutely not. He is right in front. He's
All right, you were up. Veronan, you were on deck.
Is going to try and move away again. The thaumaturgy is not working for her, so
All right.
she's just. Am I able to move this way?
Yes, you are. That's like the edge of the battlefield. So if you want to keep running into the forest, you can just say you're running away.
She's going to hobble herself back and try to heal herself with healing word.
Okay.
Because she's at 11 health.
She's hurt, very hurt. All right, go ahead and roll the healing word points. I think you just add that to your hit points.
Healing. Do I use the D4s for this?
Let me just check that spell for you. Healing word. Casting time, 1 bonus action. Creature of your choice that you can see, including yourself. 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier when cast as it's a first level incantation. So yeah, it's instantaneous. So yeah, 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability if you're casting it at first level.
And it's 2d4
But second level. Yep. So you cast. So what level are you casting it at?
I'm going to cast it at. I think I'll just cast it at 1.
Okay, so roll the 1d4 natural spellcasting ability modifier.
1.
Okay,
And
so
it's going to be 3.
all right, so 3 hit points of damage. I mean, to most regular townsfolk, they'll have 1 or 2 hit points of damage. They're very fragile, so you basically heal yourself up a little bit, and that's going to be your turn. Unless you want to move elsewhere. All right, Veronan, you are up.
She's just visiting.
Alright, let's go ahead and damage this thing some more. I'm going to use a second level magic missile. Grants me an additional missile.
All right, go ahead and do that. Yes. So, all right, second level, that's 3 force damage. Checking. All right, 3 force damage. That's a sorcerer spell.
Yes, it is.
Alright, go ahead and roll that 1d20 for me. If it's an attack, go ahead and roll it. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh boy, is this wild magic?
This is wild magic.
Wild. Natural one. Natural one.
Oh no.
Oh god.
5. Ooh.
Okay.
That is close.
Oh no.
Alright. So at this point, it is going to be the Lair's turn. Unless you like feel you moving anywhere. You just want to stay put?
How much? Oh, damn.
The damage is 3 points of damage.
Well, because it's per.
Oh, 3 per, so it's 6 points of damage in total?
Well, I was actually going to roll all 3 of them, because at the second level, you're able to. Originally, it's 3?
I think Magic Missile is. Hang on. If I remember correctly, Magic Missile is like 1d4 per level.
Actually. Level 2, like, fourth one on that?
If I roll the Magic Missile, you create 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice. A dart deals 1d4 force damage to its target. Okay, so it's at minimum 3, so that's going to be 3, 6, 9 points of damage then?
Because at higher level, when you cast a spell using a spell slot, it's like higher the spell creates 1 more dart for each level of.
Yep, so 3 glowing darts of magical force, and then it's 1d4. So you would like roll 3d4 for that.
Let's to simplify it, I'll just take whatever I roll from the first one and times that by
3, 6, 9. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, with that out of the way, Veronan, how would you like to do this?
do what?
You killed the tree. How would you like to do this?
Cool.
Okay, I'm not gonna make this epic. I'm gonna make it kind of funny.
Go for it. It's your moment, man.
So he conjures forth 4 magic missiles. He knows what they're up against. He lets them fly into the tree. What does the tree do at this point?
The tree at this point, as the darts fly into that massive gash that Drogar made, it's like, leaning towards you, then the lights dim, and the tree just slumps over onto one side. The branches all slowly sag to the ground. The roots shrivel up, and with that, combat has ended.
But Veronan's still in the casting pose, and he's kind of like, his eyes kind of like go wide. And he looks at everybody, and he's like, "Is it dead? Is it dead? Did I just kill it?" He was expecting to die this entire time.
Back in the woods, Puck appears. It's like, oh goodness, that was awfully close. Is that? It's been like about 40 minutes, so but I would assume that spell was still up. That the understanding of the people spell. I said,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you hear it's like, oh goodness, that. Let's make our way to your hometown, shall we? And he just starts way off ahead.
And naturally, Drogar and his mount, who he will name later, is going to charge right after him. Just excited, just happy to know that they won. They won something fucking fantastic. They are fucking excited. They are ready to go off.
Oh, bother, I transformed practically for nothing. What you guys hear? I just catches up with the bear.
Kama is very disappointed with herself. She's really, and she's still kind of hurt, but she's more just ashamed, and then just follows along.
All right. So,
Veronan needs therapy.
yep. All right.
Need a therapy, Raptor?
All right. All right. So at this point, you see the little dragon view just about ahead, and it's a little faster paced this time, and the trees around you slowly but surely they go from the weird purple stuff, disease looking, they start turning into normal flowers, and you see that the ground beneath you is going from it's like weird luminescent mushrooms every now and then to just regular mushrooms, And as you are coming forward, it looks like there is the edge of the woods up ahead of you.
So Drogar's pointing towards them with a finger, and he looks back and
Look, the clearing! We're finally out!
Veronan just darts into the clearing, wanting to get the hell out of this.
Veronan, you dart into the clearing, and you look out, and you realize you're not outside of Port Town at all.
How are we?
You look out, and you think you recognize that there is a church with a large botanical garden there. And that's...
Oh, it's the Church of Bella.
Yep, you recognize that. But then you also, as you were looking out into the night sky, you notice that Rikkaku's not what it should be. Because when you guys left, Rikkaku was very much full on the way out. And, oh, come on, fantasy calendar, please, fantasy calendar. Now it looks like it is almost gone. Like there's a sliver of moon left.
oh jeez. Wow, we are
We've been gone.
we've been gone for a long while. Dang.
Where are you taking us?
Why? To your hometown, as you requested.
Jeremy is just looking around. He starts to familiar. He's getting back to familiarity.
Well, this is home, my large friend.
He just passed the big door on the side as he gently hops off and starts just walking just slightly in front of the bear.
All right, let me just put this icon back over here. All right, so that way, yeah, I made separate icons for both you and your bear, and then you together, so that way we don't have this weird overlapping thing. So with that, Puck goes, until next time when my master decrees, and he's going to disappear.
Oh man.
So then you guys are now, I assume at this point you were all walking into Wardbloom.
Yeah.
Never mind that the moon up there is looking like that. I'm not going to draw separate faces for the moon. Like there's 27 of them. Dude, I'm not doing that. Yeah. So you all walking through the streets, and it's very quiet. And what would you like to do?
Well,
Tom has a horrible feeling because of the news, and is going to try and hobble over to the stables to get back to Spora.
Spora? You're okay, so you're going to be heading
Well,
over.
she's going to head to the stables so that she could get a ride to Port Town.
You're starting to head over that way, and as you pass by the Adventures Guild of Kovacia, you do hear a familiar voice. Because on the way there, let me just double check my map. Map of Wardbloom. In fact, why don't I just drag everybody over here? So map of Wardbloom. All right, so the stables are over there, and the why is it always choosing me as a weird blue color? All right, stables are like over. Stables are over here, and this will be the Kovacia Wardbloom. And you guys saw the Botanical Garden, which is going to be over by the Church Wardbloom, so it's over here. So you probably would have gone down like this path over this way. And as you are passing by the Adventures Guild of Wardbloom, you do hear familiar voices inside, one of which sounds small and Genasi.
Drogar's definitely gonna look over to and go check on that voice.
Well,
Sorry.
well, is he following Tom? I thought Tom was on her own.
Oh, is Tom on her own? I didn't hear that part.
I mean, as far as I was aware, you guys came to the edge of the forest, and you saw out ahead of you that you saw the Church of Botanical Gardens and Wardbloom that's there.
And Wardbloom and the moon is different.
Very much a sliver. Yep, very much a sliver.
And Tom feels has a very big sense of dread because of the moon. Goes over to the stable so that she can get to Port Town to warn Triskora. But if she's hearing Triskora in the tavern, she's going to stop and just look in one of the windows, see if she's actually there.
All right. You are looking outside the window, and very much it looks like Crispora is sitting there. Mac and Yuvin are there as well.
Oh, okay.
The poor thing must have been worried sick.
All right, hang on. Let me just bring everyone over to Warbloom. Yep. So here at Warbloom. So Hum is going to go inside the tavern, presumably?
Yeah. She's got to
What are
hobble into the tavern.
The rest of you follow?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
All right.
It's getting weird.
Oh, very much weird. As you all make your way inside, I need to get a couple things. Token, Veronan, Drogar, Hum, you're the first one to go through the door, shortly followed by the men. And Crispy, Mac, and Yuvin, they're in conversation. They all turn and look at you. Yuvin goes, "Where have you been? It's been over a week."
A week?
What?
That is where we're going to end tonight's session. Because I don't want to ruin this moment for Jean if she is able to join us next time.
She should
Yep.
Howdy, folks. Thank you kindly for checking out the D&D World Campaign. If you want to catch us live, you can join us at twitch.tv/Rikkaku and the Sai-Krowe every other Wednesday night at 11 Eastern, 10 Central, and 8 Pacific Standard Times. For updates, follow us on Twitter and Discord. All links will be in the description below. Want to watch another episode, or if you're just into retro gaming in general, keep it tuned here to the Retro Planet. Until next time, may the dice forever be in your favor. Peace, I'm out on the Sai-Krowe.